And we are learning more this evening about the standoff in Tennessee that ended a manhunt for Bridgeport murder suspect Glenn Pettway. Police say Pettway ended up killing himself after many hours of negotiations with law enforcement. News 12 Connecticut's Marissa Alter is at the Bridgeport Police Department. Marissa, turns out Pettway wasn't alone when he barricaded himself inside that home.
No, Eric, he had a child with him inside that house, an infant who police say Pettway stepped outside with holding multiple times. And they say each time he was armed. Crime scene tape remains on Crocker Street in Jackson, Tennessee. Evidence of the dramatic standoff that ended with Bridgeport murder suspect Glenn Pettway dead by suicide. Pettway was on the run for allegedly killing his estranged girlfriend in her home on Knoll Place. Mita Dumang was found in her bedroom, shot several times early Saturday morning. At the time, Pettway was free on a $1 million bond for a murder in 2018. More recently, he'd posted an additional $75,000 bond after incidents in January where police say he texted Dumang death threats. Wednesday, Bridgeport police received a tip Pettway was hiding out at a home in western Tennessee. U.S. Marshals and Jackson police responded, but said Pettway barricaded himself inside the house with the 9-month-old infant who lived there. The child's mother had come outside just before that happened. Police said a hostage negotiations team tried to convince Pettway to surrender, but multiple times he stepped outside the house holding the infant and pointed a gun at officers on the perimeter. After several hours, negotiators got Pettway to give up the child, who was then safely turned over to its mother. Negotiations continued into yesterday morning, with police using non-lethal measures like shutting off the power and deploying gas. They eventually sent in a robot with a camera and located Pettway on the floor with a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Jackson Police Chief Tom Corley released a statement saying, although Mr. Pettway's decision to take his own life prevented the intended outcome of his safe apprehension to face the charges against him, we are grateful for the collaborative efforts of all involved agencies seeking a peaceful and successful resolution. And despite Pettway's death, this murder case is not over. Bridgeport police tell me they expect to make at least one more arrest in connection to the death of Mita Dumang. Our Frank Recchia will be sitting down with her family tomorrow. They say that Mita Dumang told police just hours before her murder that Pettway was going to kill her. You can catch his report on air and online tomorrow. For now in Bridgeport, Marissa Alter, News 12 Connecticut.